All right, hi there. Thanks for watching Peter's Food Adventures. And today we are going to be making pork shashlik, or it's going to be a pork kebab. I've got my cousin Victor here. He is a master at making shashlik, and he's going to teach us how he does and how he makes pork shashlik. Let's get started. Okay, so the ingredients are pretty simple. We've got fresh basil or basil. We've got onions. We've got salt and pepper. And this is 2 kilos of pork shoulder. All right, Victor, so like how big do the chunks of meat need to be?
About 1.5 inches. I like it a little bit bigger, just so they don't dry out and just a bit more juicier. So, about like this. And when I'm cutting the meat, I'm always thinking about how I'm going to be putting it on the stick. So, like so. This piece, like that. If they're a little bit bigger, then when I put it on the stick, I'll gather like same size pieces together, just so they cook all evenly.
So Victor, can you prepare this in advance?
Absolutely. So what I normally do at the beginning of summer is, if it's on sale, I'll buy a whole stack of pork shoulder and chop it all up and put it in Ziploc bags per kilo, and then that way when I need it, I'll just take it out of the freezer and away you go. So when I chop onions, try and chop them as thinly as possible, because I'm going to show you later how we're going to crush them up just to get all those extra juices out of them.
All right, so what's happening here?
So I've chopped up the onions. Now I'm putting them into Ziploc bag, and I'm going to put 1 kilo of meat in each Ziploc bag. So just dividing up the onions in half.
Everything in half per bag.
Yep. All finely chopped. Okay, now time to mix it. So the onions are in here. Salt and pepper. 2 tablespoons of basil. I got lots of basil. So 2 tablespoons minimum. You can do 3. I'm gonna do 3 because I think it's delicious. Into the other one.
So this recipe, you're doing the 1 kilo prep in there and 1 kilo in there.
Yep. And the only reason why is this Ziploc bag doesn't fit 2 kilos of meat. If you don't have fresh basil at home, then you can buy a basil paste as a substitute, which is actually not too bad. All your ingredients are in here, and now you just want to give it a good squash. And this is going to get the juice out of the onions, get that salt melted, mixed in with the onions. It's just like kneading dough, and it's going to get all mushy in there.
So you're giving the onions a massage.
You bet. Really see that juice happening now. Look at all that juiciness in there. It's all just wet.
Growing up, we always used to just mix it in the one big bowl, and then your hands would get dirty. It would be in the fridge. So the Ziploc bag way is a real cleaner way, isn't it?
You bet. Easier. Your hands don't smell like onions for 2 days afterwards. And I'm going to put 1 kilo of meat in each Ziploc bag. So just dividing
everything in half per bag. And now just massage the meat and the onion and the basil together.
Just to mix it all up.
It smells incredible. The fresh basil is amazing.
Oh yeah. And then just add a small amount of water, just enough to get it all sloppy in there.
Yeah, so kind of just the water goes to the top of the meat. Not more than that. Okay, so that was day 1 of the prep. So really it's a 2-day process where you want to do it the night before.
Yes.
And then that's going to get all the marination of the flavors really penetrating through the meat. So what do you do, Hala? What do you do next?
So once we've mixed all the meat up, pop it into a bowl, put it in the fridge. If you want to give it a mix during the night or early in the morning, that's fine, because it's all clean in a bag and it's ready to go for cooking tomorrow.
All right, now it's day 2. Now these have been marinating in the fridge all night. The flavor has penetrated through. We're ready to thread the skewers. It's sharp, careful not to stab yourself, and we're gonna start the charcoal fire in a sec.
If you've started with small pieces, just keep threading small pieces. And if you're starting with big pieces, keep using big pieces, just so it cooks evenly.
So you're only putting about, what, 3 to 4 pieces per skewer, right?
Well, only because that's how much...
That's the width
That's how
of
many
the,
fit in for my mangal. Yeah, the width of my mangal. Normally I cut ahead of time, like I was saying, and I freeze it. And somebody told me that that's why your meat is so tender, because when you freeze it and defrost it, it's softer.
Freezing meat is a great tenderizer.
Yeah.
When I cook my grilled octopus, it's always frozen because that helps tenderize it. Otherwise, you have to take a skulker and bash it.
So for the fire, we're using real hardwood charcoal.
what's this, Victor?
So this is my automatic kebab turning gizmo.
That is incredible.
It was a gift from my fantastic father. This takes all the work out of cooking shish kebab.
All right, so here we've got chicken skewers, just the chicken wings threaded through alongside pork kebabs. This self-turning gizmo is amazing. I need to get me one of those. Okay, and that's it. That's how easy it was to make pork kebabs or pork shashlik from the master shashlik maker, Victor. And his recipe, like always, hit like, subscribe to the channel. The recipe will be on the website. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Bon appetit!
А я хочу,
Так, Яночка, тебе хватит пока так?
я хочу эту тоже.
А какую кружку? Такую ножку?
Такую.
Давай-ка бери. Самуилчик, где у тебя тарелка? Ну а как тебе буду давать? Ну.
Ням-ням, тебе не дам.